What's up, everybody? We're tuned in here. Sorry about the signage. I'm a little bit like this. This is too funny. It's moving. What's up, everybody? It's Holy Mondays. We're live here on Roots Reggae Hub. What's up, everybody that's tuning in again? We're live here on Roots Reggae Hub. This is going to be a very rapid fire interview, guys, alright? So hold on to your horses, or your stallions, or whatever it is y'all got to hold on to, or your donkey, alright? Bless up, everybody tuning in. We're live here on Roots Reggae Hub. I'm getting Zamunda live to air around the world, broadcasting in 228 countries. You know how it goes, Melody Mondays. Some rapid fire questions coming up for everybody tuned in. Thank you so much for joining me each and every week. If the camera's moving a little bit, please, my apologies. All right. Let's see. Someone just sent me a request to join. And I'm excited to request. There he is. Bless up yourself, King. How are you?
Give thanks.
Yes, it's good to see your face and to reason with you. I'm going to give you some rapid fire questions tonight. I see you're holding a meds, so the energy is right. Yes.
Huh?
Where are you? Are you in Jamaica?
Yeah, I'm at home.
You're in Jamaica? Okay, I was wondering. I'm like, I wonder if he's somewhere else. No, I wasn't too sure where you were, but good to know you're home and you're in yard. You're in comfortable environments. We'll get right to it. Tell everybody who you are in your own words, who Zamunda is. If they've never heard of you before, tell them about you.
As you know, I'm just a humble Rasta youth, Yeah, man, that just, doing music for the love and, from the heart, Yes, so you don't know, basically, just a positive youth, man,
Yes. I remember picking you up at the airport when you came to Toronto for the awards show, the Uprising Reggae Showcase. And, I know you're about your health and your strength and your vibes are so upful. You're such a energy, a light about you. So I love that. And, still you come off like a very, you're a very bright frequency, a bright energy in the world. And so I'm so happy that you're sharing your gift of music with everyone. So tell everybody about the new album, Jah Surround Me. I'm super excited about it.
Well, it's a 15-track album, and it's a masterpiece. Produced by me. Yeah, I produce every track myself. Yeah. So I've been working on this project about 15 years now. No, about 50. About 3 years now. Yeah, about 3 years now since I've been working on this project. Yeah, and so it's fully out now, and the number 6 song debut with me and Popcorn, debut number 1 on the iTunes chart. Yeah, and the album itself debut number 12 on the iTunes chart. So the album is going on very well. I say, the feedback is very good.
Yes, the album is doing so well, and that track with Popcorn, like millions and millions of views on YouTube. Tell me about your musical mission. What do you want people to feel when they listen to the album?
People to feel love and feel the passion and and the spirituality and the whole heights and the message, you know what I say, because the message is very important because in the beginning there was the word alone and the word go there and take unto itself flesh and manifest all these things. So we as artists have to be careful of the vibration and the energy that we are sending out there in the universe. So, you know, I try to keep it clean and positive and uplifting. So this album can play in the church as well. You know what I say? Yeah.
Yes. I love the title that you chose, and it is the track with Popcorn and Dre Island, just Jah Love Surround Me. Tell me what that means, Jah Love
Yeah, well,
Surround Me, to you.
like for me, Jah has done everything for me. You know what I say? Like so to me, Jah love is everything. You know, because you know the land, the sky, the sea. You know, when you look at nature, all you can see is Jah. You know, when you look at the beautiful people that He has created. You know, so Jah love is here and everywhere. You know, yeah, everywhere.
Everywhere. Tell me about your childhood growing up in Jamaica, your family life.
Oh well, I grew up in a place called Fenton in Ochi. Yes, so it's like I grew up in a very humble beginning. You know, family poor. You know, like 15 brothers and sisters. You know, it was very hard. You know, it was very hard growing up. So, you know, I decided that you know I want to be able to make change. You know, and like most of the people them in the community, most of the young people them in the community, you know, like it's just one type of mentality, you know. So, you know, I decided that, you know, I want to be the one that made that change and to motivate all these people and, you know, show them that, hey, you know, you can come from down there and go up there, you know. You know what I'm saying? So, for me, my life was, you know, very, very rough growing up. You know, but you know, I give thanks for all the lessons that you know I've learned, you know, in life, and you know, those are the things that keeps me humble, you know, and keeps me grounded because you know I know that hey, you know, I'm from a humble beginning, so you know, you know, anything can happen and I can go back. So you know, I have to always stay grounded and always stay on the ground, you know, yeah.
Wow, humble beginnings and such a large amount of siblings as well. You didn't need any friend with all them siblings that you have there. You know, my family was always like, play with your cousins then, play with your family. You have enough family, you don't need nobody else. So that sounds
Yeah,
kind of
yeah,
like your
yeah, yeah.
situation, right? I want to talk about all the collaborations though, because I don't know if it was like strategic for you or was a creative, you know, thing. So you have, just to name a few, Anthony D, Capleton, Jacquer, Popcorn, of course, we've mentioned. You even have Christopher Martin on the album. Was that a strategic choice? Or were you like just excited to work with these artists and collaborate with these artists? Or was it a creative
Oh
choice
well,
for you?
actually, it was more like a natural energy, you know what I say? And, you know, I really work with artists who I actually have a connection with. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, it wasn't anything hard like trying to reach out to these people, you know what I mean? Like, you know, it was family vibes and, you know, we just in the studio and, you know, it just happened. So it wasn't any headache or anything hard, you know, it's just a natural vibration, you know. Yeah.
I love that. I love the divine connection and it just kind of come together. And when you all are coming from a similar place and you have a unity, I love unity. I love community. That's what we are all about at Roots Reggae Hub. So I love to see collaborations such as the ones on your album. Time is Now with Jocker and Capleton. How was it working with with Capleton and Jah
Oh
Cure?
well, Kumar, yeah, big up Kumar. Kumar is also on the track. Well, you know, Jah Cure, you know, is my friend. Me I say so. It's like we were at Big Yard Studio, and I'm like, yo, bro, I'm doing my album. I want you on a track. So he's like, yo, book some time tomorrow. But something happened, and I never book the time. So he called me and say, hey, bro, I imagine my father's studio, and I ain't book the time. So I say, yo, John, bro. So it's like me for a student now with a track for me and Kumar to go on. So when I forward at the studio, I go and see Jah Cure at the studio. So we were there, vibe little then. I said, bro, I'm going in the studio, I'm gonna vibe a song with Kumar. So Jah Cure come inside the studio now, and he was just singing, you know, and then I come out now and I told the engineer to, hey, cut out that part, cut out that part. I'm gonna put Cure. No, I say, yo, cut out that part, and I say, yo, bro, go on in the studio and Cure get up and say, yo, son of that was a long time, man. You see me? Yes, so him just going in the studio and voice it, and it was three of us on the song. Me, Jah Cure and Kumar. And then call Cure, me I say, yo, want put a DJ up on the song. You see me, and Cure say, yo, bro, Capleton no miss. You see? And then we just go around a Capleton same time, and me say Mr. Shango, collaboration, Ray, you see me? And did I play this song and I play theme verse, and him start building verse. Then him say we must book sometime. A big yard. 7 o'clock the next night. I book the time and him forward, and him buys the track, and the rest is history.
The rest is history. I love that track called Time Is Now. If you guys haven't heard the album yet, if you're tuning in on the radio, I will be playing the album for you guys following the show. I have a Zamunda curated playlist that you can listen to on rootsreggaehub.com. If you're on Instagram, you'll have to go over to rootsreggaehub.com. You can listen on TuneIn app, on Alexa, Google. There's many places to listen directly from the website. Even Twitter has the link, so you guys have to keep it locked. I will be playing all of the music following our interview because Instagram has rules.
Yeah.
You can't play out the music in full here on Instagram. So I selected all my top Zamunda tracks back to back to back for a full hour of Zamunda music following our reasoning tonight. If you have a question, I might get to one or two, so drop your questions in the question box below for Zamunda. It's going to be quick fire questions tonight. So what comes first for you in your creative process? The rhythm?
Well, for me, I don't write songs. Yeah, I don't write songs. If I should get up and say, hey, I'm gonna write a song today, nothing comes. So I just vibe. I always have a rhythm in my head, and I go on tell the musicians, hey, play this, play that, and then after the track is laid, then I just listen to the rhythm and what the rhythm is telling me to say. That's what I said.
Wow,
Yeah.
I love that. I love to hear that.
Yeah.
It just flows through you.
And big up the great
Mhm.
Pink Panther, the panel live, yeah, the 5-star general, yeah. The big selector where we know much Royal Clash, big up yourself, Pink Panther, I don't know. Tev and Rolly, big up yourself. I don't know. Sassian, my bad engineer. Cause yo, my tuning, so we have to bless them.
I love it. I love it. Tell me something about your spiritual journey, something that you learned in life that changed your perspective on living.
It's like when I was 16, I was um I was like wouldn't say sleeping. I was sleeping but not sound asleep, and I vision see the, the 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 conquering lion print out in the sky, like it was so clear, and like me and a friend was there, and like I was showing him all, and I'm like, yo, this is a conquering lion, and he was like, yo, what are you talking about? And I'm like, look, you don't see, and he said, no, you must see. So the next morning when we wake up now, the first person I see is him. You see me? A guy named Sheldon. Yeah, from Civil Light. So big up yourself, Sheldon. So it's like, um, I told him that, hey, I get my calling, and he's like, what calling? And I'm like, yo,
Wow.
Rastafari, man. And I say, so, oh, you go lax. Your father now go run you out of the house. I mean, I said, yeah. And I'm like, at that time, like, there was this burning desire inside of me, like, this is the way, this is what I have to do, this is what I have to do. So I never really care what happened, my father catch me, and, when I start smoke, one and two spliff, my father, my sister tell my father that, hey, the boy has smoke now. My father say, hey, you have smoke. My father bought me one day, man, and give me two fists, man. And imagine Maga me. so
Oh, no.
so I run away and start living in the bush, start living the wild, you know. Yeah. And
Wow.
like I live in the bush for years. Yeah, like one
Wow.